My name is Phyllis Nash, and I am one of your four co-founders here at Upon. Really glad to be here in front of you this morning. Beautiful day in Chicago. I don't know where it is in your part of the world, but hey, you make the sunshine. You bring the light. And thank you all for joining us on the Diamond Factory, where like-minded people get together to start their day off in positivity. And so, without further ado, I'm going to go on and get out of the way. Hopefully, our motivational, our VP of training, our pastor, our coach is out there waiting to be called. I don't see him, but I'm going to call him anyway. Dan Johnson, are you out there? Dan Johnson, Dan Johnson. Because if he's not out there, guys, this is going to be everybody on the line is going to participate. So give me a minute. Let me check and see where he is, if he's available, and I'll be right back.
I'm right here. Where you going? Where you going, Miss Phyllis?
Well, I want to say something. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm not going to say one thing.
I'm scared to hear.
But
that was him, the empowerment, Phyllis, the empowerment.
Oh, I just saw that. He wasn't up there when I was looking. But that's okay, because he's special today. He got all, he got all of that coming. But before we bring him on, I know that he's going to have a birthday on the 8th, and he's not going to be with us. So I'm going to unmute everybody. And hey, do we have any real singers in the house? I know we do. Dr. Roz, you might be one of them. So I want to unmute, and I want to pay honor for all Geminis, but this one is especially going out to our own Coach Sam. So I'm unmuting you guys to sing happy birthday. And if we got a real singer, we're going to let you take the lead. So let's go, y'all. You all are unmuted. No, not yet. It's coming. It's happening. Okay, it's coming. Almost everybody's unmuted. I'm not going to take this from your time. Okay, who's the singer?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Congratulations on another year around the sun.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay, guys. He's probably over there blushing, so I'm gonna let him go on and carry on. Thank you very much for all you do, Coach Dan.
Wow. I love it. I'm telling you.
They mute. Oh, I muted you of all people. Okay, I unmuted you. Wait, give it a minute. Everybody's being muted out. Guys, help me out on phone, because it's taking a minute.
Are we ready?
You can take it away, Coach Dan.
All right. Wow. Now that's a show we got to take on the road. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. I am so grateful for, as of Saturday, I will have the plum pleasing pleasure of celebrating another year of life. But I'm going to tell you what I love about this particular birthday. It will be my 48th birthday. And so I'm knocking at the door at 50, but 50 won't answer for another couple of years. And I'm grateful. But I will say this to you. One of the greatest gifts that I have given myself on this year is the gift of health. It is the gift of self-care. And what I'm learning about myself and what I'm learning about people is that when people begin to take care of themselves, they become their better selves. Twice now, my daughter is 20 years old, and twice now since we've been out hanging around, doing what we do, people have mistaken my daughter as my girlfriend or as my wife. And, we think it's the weirdest thing. But then I started accepting the compliment. Now, I tell you quickly, that's my baby. And I accept the compliment because they began to talk about how young I look. I was in Miami, speaking in Miami over the weekend, and decided to go down to Naples, Florida, and visit my oldest son, and had the privilege of coaching his sales team while I was out there. And when he posted me online, a couple of his colleagues and friends said, "Your dad looks so young." And what is he doing? How is his skin is flawless. Well, all of these different things. And I'm not seeking to impress you, but what I am seeking is to impress upon you is that that was not the testimony 2 years ago. That wasn't the testimony a year ago. Matter of fact, 2-3 years ago, I asked somebody how old do I look? They would tell you that I look 50. And what I'm saying is that if you're going to give yourself a shot at winning in life, you got to take care of yourself. If you're going to give yourself a shot at winning in business, you got to take care of yourself. If you're going to give yourself a shot of reaching whatever goals and dreams that you have, you got to take care of yourself. And as you begin to take care of yourself, guess what? Yourself will begin to take care of you. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. So what does that look like? As you begin to take ownership of taking care of your body, taking care of your health, taking care of your mind, as you begin to take care of those things, you will begin to see that those things will take care of you, and there'll be a sense of harmony whereby you'll live your life, and you'll live it with focus, you'll live it with clarity, and you'll live it free of all of the different things that you struggled through. I got on the scale this morning, just to check and see, because I have some goals, y'all. I got goals. And I got on the scale this morning and I was 255 pounds. And my goal was by Saturday that I would hit 250. And I believe I'm actually going to hit 250. I'm about to go on a detox, and I'll hit it. But the point that I want you guys to all understand is that whatever you put your attention to, whatever you commit to, whatever you take care of, you'll be successful in it. And if you do the right thing, here we go, consistent enough, long enough, it will eventually be enough. One of the things I'm going to do this week, this year for my birthday, is something I've never done before. I'm going to an undisclosed location by myself to celebrate my birthday. I have never celebrated my birthday on my own in all of my life. And all of this is part of taking care of thyself. Because normally I take the family, I take folk with me, and guess what? I'm taking care of them while I'm there. This time it's just me. And so I want to give you permission, those of you that are listening, those of you that are empaths, that's always worried about somebody else, that's always doing for somebody else, that your life, watch this, has been put on pause because you press play, and you've been the playmaker for the lives of other people. I want to give you permission to take care of you without guilt, without shame, without feeling like you're doing something wrong. And no matter who's around you to make you feel that way, the fact that they will seek to make you feel that way is another indication why you need to take care of you, because they're concerned about them. And so as we navigate now, we're at the first week of the halfway mark of 2024. I want you to consider where you are. I want you to consider where you came from. And I want you to consider where you desire to be December 31st of 2024. And as you give these moments consideration, where you are, where you came from, and where you desire to be, I want you to begin to track your progress or even the lack thereof. And so if you started this year out like all of us did, I'm certain, with certain goals, I want you to consider what those goals were. I want you to consider and when you evaluate where you are, I want you to consider, have you met those goals? And if you have not met those goals, I want you to ask yourself why. Some people will say, well, don't worry about it. It's over. Pick up from where you start. I'm not going to go there yet. Pick up from where you are. I'm not going there yet. Why am I not going there yet? Because if you can't identify why you have not reached the goals that you've established to the midpoint of this year, then it's a great possibility that you won't reach them in the latter part of the year. What do you mean by that, Coach Dan? What I'm saying to you is that there is always a subconscious work that is working, that is working in parallel to your conscious work. And sometimes it is that subconscious work that is working parallel to your conscious work that is causing you not to achieve consciously what you seek to achieve. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? What is the subconscious work? Well, so subconscious work looks like this. If I'm getting up and I'm actually seeking to accomplish something, but subconsciously I'm telling myself today I can't accomplish it, then I will never accomplish what I got up to accomplish. I'll give you another example. I was coaching someone and I said to them, I said, listen, it's imperative that you begin to start your day earlier. And if you start your day earlier, you'll start your day with a fresh mind and you'll feel much more productive and this or the other. And they begin to put it into practice and it began to work for them for a short season. Then all of a sudden they begin to work later and later. I mean, they begin to stay up later and later. And so when during our next call, I said, what time did you get up? What time did you go to bed? And they begin to say, well, I didn't go to bed till 1 a.m. So I didn't get up till 9:30. And I said, well, why didn't you go to bed till 1 a.m.? And they had all of these reasons why it was necessary for them to go to bed so late. So subconsciously, they were being told, they were telling themselves that they couldn't go to bed at the new established bedtime so that they could get up when they needed to get up. And so guess what? They didn't do it. So you got to evaluate what is it that's causing you not to reach your goals. You have to evaluate that. You have to know it. You have to understand it. And then guess what? Once you understand it, you got to do something about it. I am telling you, it is so much easier to not do it. It is so much easier for me as an individual that hate working out to not work out. It is so much easier for me not to go on a 2-hour walk at night. As I continue to try, it's easier. It's easier to me. It's so much easier for me to go buy a Krispy Kreme donut and eat that Krispy Kreme and chug it down with a nice shake. It is easier. It is the easy way. It is easy, and I like it. But that's in my subconscious thoughts. That's in my subconscious self. But the reality of it is maybe it's so much easier to do it, but I'll never achieve any goal with that mindset. I will never reach my health goals. I will never reach my wealth goals. I will never reach my life goals if I do what is easy. Let me tell you, those that are winning, those that are on top, those that have reached their goals, they are reaching their goals and because they have made a conscious decision to consciously fight their subconscious and do what's not easy. I challenge you this for the rest of this year. to evaluate where you are. Understand why you where you are. Write down what are the necessary changes that you have to make, not tomorrow, but today. What are the necessary changes that I have to make today in order for me to get to where I want to be tomorrow? And I challenge you to do what's not easy. I challenge you to do what's not emotionally easy. I challenge you to do what's not mentally easy. I challenge you to do what's not physically easy. I challenge you to make a commitment to the hard work. I challenge you not only to make a commitment to the hard work, H-A-R-D, but I also challenge you to make a commitment to the heart work, H-E-A-R-T. And when you make that commitment to what's hard, and when you make that commitment to what's to those decisions that are not emotionally and mentally easy, when you make those decisions, that's when you begin to take control over your life, and that's when you become successful. For me, you guys, it's hard work. Every day, it's a conscious decision. Every day, I have to become intentional about the life that I desire to live. And the truth of the matter is, it's hard work. So if you didn't start the business, if you started the business because you was looking for what was easy, you'll never be successful. If you started this health journey because you thought it was going to be easy, then you thought wrong. There comes a time when you do the right thing consistent enough, long enough, and it will become easier. But anything that takes effort is never easy. And so it takes a certain level of grit. It takes a certain level of grind. This is where greatness is achieved. It's not achieved in your desires. But greatness is achieved through your discipline. Greatness is not achieved through your wants. Greatness is achieved through your works. Greatness is not achieved through your dreams. Greatness is achieved by your willingness to wake up from that dream and cause it and do what's necessary to make it a reality. If you're here just to have fun and just to be a part of the community, then welcome here. But if you're here to take control over your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, then it's time to go to work. If those of you that said, well, Coach, guess what? I achieved every goal that I had. Great. Now stretch yourself for the rest of this year. Reevaluate your goals. And when you reevaluate them, make them bigger. I hear trainers say that if you don't feel the pain, that you got to train to the point of pain. Because once you feel the pain, that means there's something that's happening to the body that is stretching that body and that's stretching that muscle to really begin to be developed. Stretch yourself to the point of pain. And eventually that pain will go away and you'll be developed into the person that you desire to be. Once again, I want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you for allowing me to come and share this morning with you. Thank you for the merry birthday wishes and all of those type of things. Hey, listen, if you want to know what's going on with Coach Dan, you can always go to dandjohnson.com, plug in there, empoweredtoprosperity.com. It'll just let you know what we're doing. We got a lot of stuff that's going on out here. Coach Dan, love y'all. I appreciate you. I'm going to pass it back to our beloved midwife, the one and only, the one my soul love it dearly. She is Miss Phyllis Nash. God bless you. Until next time, as always, prosper.
God bless you, and thank you for that message. Oh my goodness, I got so much from it. I felt the same way about this health journey. We only got one body, and we really need to think about how important, how profound that is, you know? So thank you for that inspiration this morning. Happy birthday. Go wherever you're going and live your life and be good and happy and relaxed and leave the darn phone home, okay? I know you're not going to do that, but I wish you would. I think you got something to say, Dr. Razan. I see you unmuted.
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to say something to Coach Dan before he leaves today, and I wanted to say it publicly so everybody can hear this. My husband and I bought your game, the money game, during the 420 conference, and we just had an opportunity last weekend to sit down and play it. Turned off the TV, turned off everything else, and we sat down and played a board game, which we hadn't done in a long time. I want to tell you, and I want to tell everybody, if you did not get the board game or the book, you should get it, because it was quite educational and it was fun. We used to play Monopoly back in the day, and I want you to know, Coach Dan, we are supporting this and not only, definitely kids need to do it because they are not knowing how to do with their money, that they got to pay bills and all this kind of stuff. But it was great. It's great for adults. It's great for grown folk who ain't been doing right with their money. So it was great. So thank you, Coach Dan.
Thank you so much. And listen, for more information about what's happening with the Empowered to Prosperity brand, we got a big event coming up. You could go to empoweredtoprosperity.com. Empowered to, that's T-O, prosperity.com. Thank you so much. And that's what our goal is to have fun at the table while we're getting financial education. All right. Blessings to y'all.
Bye, everybody. Go out and
Phyllis.
Yes.
Wait.
I'm sorry, dear. It is Wednesday. Crystal.
That's okay. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to remind you all to come out and please invite, and bring your guests. We need to have butts in the seat tonight. It's the Wednesday night corporate sponsored wellness workshop. We're asking the coaches if you're going to come out and help us, if you can be there by 5:30 to help set up. And we're going to start promptly at 6 o'clock with the elevation experience. We will be done by 7:30, so we're not going to be there all night. So come on out and support us and bring your guests. Thanks.
Thank you, Crystal.
You're welcome. Go out and push, everybody.
Push, push.